you ever watched someone get publicly humiliated for doing something beautiful? I was walking through the park on my lunch break when I heard screaming near the memorial garden. A woman in expensive yoga clothes was pointing her phone at a homeless man, recording him. "I'm calling the police right now. You're stealing from public property." He was holding a small bundle of wildflowers, daisies mostly. His hands were trembling. "Ma'am, please, I just need a few." "Oh, so you admit it? You're destroying city property. This is why we can't have nice things." A crowd started forming, people whispering, some laughing. She got louder. "What are you even going to do with them? Sell them for drug money?" He didn't respond, just clutched those flowers tighter against his chest. "You people ruin everything. Get a job, take a shower, do something with your life instead of stealing flowers like some kind of animal." She turned to the crowd, looking for validation. A few people nodded. One guy actually clapped. "See? Everyone agrees. You don't belong here." The homeless man's shoulders started shaking, not from anger, from shame. Pure, crushing shame. I watched him shrink, like every word she threw was physically pushing him into the ground. He tried to walk away, but she stepped in front of him. "No, you're not leaving until the police get here. I want you arrested. Please." His voice broke. "I'm not hurting anyone. You're hurting my eyes. You're hurting this community. Look at yourself." She gestured at his worn jacket, the holes in his shoes, the dirt under his fingernails. "When's the last time you even looked in a mirror? Actually, don't answer that. I don't want to know what kind of life choices led you here." A mother pulled her child closer, covering the little girl's eyes like he was something dangerous. He noticed. "I saw something die in his face when he noticed. I used to have a house," he whispered. Nobody was listening. "I used to have a car, a job, a life." The woman laughed. "Sure you did. And I used to be a supermodel. I was an electrician, 32 years, same company." His voice was getting stronger now, desperate, like he needed someone, anyone, to see him as human. "Then my wife got sick, really sick. I took care of her for 4 years, used up all our savings, sold the house to pay for her treatments, sold everything." The woman rolled her eyes. "Oh, here we go. The sob story. I slept in hospital chairs for 8 months straight, exposed myself on a cot next to her bed, exposed myself to every medication, every procedure, every moment of pain she went through." His hands were shaking so bad now, the flower petals were falling. "I didn't lose my life to bad choices. I spent it on the woman I loved, every single penny, and I'd do it again." The woman's smirk started to fade, just slightly. A teenager in the crowd lowered his phone. He'd been recording too. Now he looked sick to his stomach. "After she passed, I had nothing left. No house, no savings, no family nearby, just me and 41 years of memories." He reached into his pocket and pulled out a crumpled photograph, faded and worn at the edges. A young woman in a white sundress, holding daisies, smiling like the whole world was hers. "This is the only thing I have left of her. This and my memories." He stared at the picture like it was keeping him alive. Maybe it was. "She told me once that daisies reminded her of our first date. I picked her a handful from a field because I couldn't afford real flowers back then either." His voice cracked into 1,000 pieces. 50 years later and I still can't afford them." He finally looked up. His eyes were red, not from drugs, from crying. "Today is 1 week." She paused. "1 week of what?" "Since I buried my wife." The crowd went dead silent. "We were married 41 years. She got pneumonia in February, gone in 3 days. His voice shattered. "These were her favorite. She used to pick them on our walks. I can't afford real flowers from a shop. I just wanted to bring her something pretty." He pointed toward the cemetery across the street. "She's right there, 200 feet away. I visit every single day." The woman lowered her phone. Her face crumbled. An older man stepped forward and pressed $20 into the homeless man's hand. Then another person, then another. The woman tried to apologize. He just walked away quietly toward the cemetery gates, still holding those daisies like they were made of gold.